Wiggins to an open heart. Oh, Donta Scott!
Ayala draws Martin on the outside. Scott, pretty ball fake. Oh, rush attack!
Lead. Oh, man. Versus Morcell. We'll highlight that all day long. Pulling the trigger.
Members from that Final Four run. So, you know, all those teams on that list are tremendous teams, and Wisconsin has had success.
Now Scott, shot clock at 6. Over.
Ayala gives it to Scott with 5 on the clock.
Here's Scott to Wiggins. Back it goes to Scott. Got his feet. They've not had much of this season. We've talked about, especially the first half, what Maryland has done in first halves this year, shooting over 60% 3 straight games and going
surgical with his efficient play in the paint today.
You know, outside of this drive,
Eric Ayala better be careful. He's going to get whiplash. Trying to draw the foul there on the contact.
Scott, deep jumper is
the better off you can be, and right now the Tigers are putting it on the Terps early in this game.
For the basketball, Sims has it. Here comes Clemson on the run.
And we talked about the minutes. He's only averaging about a little over 18 minutes a game, but being very productive in the amount of time he's on the floor. They need to do just what you said they haven't done, score at least 4 straight points on back-to-back possessions and try to cut into this lead.
So Quan Smart, Reese Mona in the back. Honor with only 3 to shoot. As
1-point lead for Maryland. Ayala to bring it up. Donta got the steal. 15 to shoot for Maryland. Wiggins backs it out.
Way to get Ayala a clean side and let him go to work.
Scott going to work against Harper.
Wiggins to an open heart. Oh, Donta Scott!
He's now with 4 points and 4 rebounds and playing with the 3 personals. Skying up to get it that time is Scott. And he'll dribble it out and take it up for Hunter to try to make. Scott will pull up to lead to 46-45, just under 13 minutes. They've never led in this game. Here's Scott who will take it, takes the contact. 43% three-point shooter. He's got the game high right now with 15 points. Half of his shots have not been from 3. And
Wisconsin just 2 of 9 from the floor in the second half. Driving to the rim.
That has kept he and Micah Potter uncomfortable in the box.
Donta Scott with the ball fake, the penetration.
That whole time, forced to miss.
The defensive stopper, Daryl Morcell, gets the stop that Maryland wanted. Here's Scott to Wiggins. Back it goes to Scott. Got his feet.
Name dropping and
well, I just keep getting texts. Elon's watching the boys at Elon University, or let him go against Livers. It's going to be a ball screen pop to Scott.
Ayala gives it to Scott with 5 on the clock, and he nails it. He's one of the leaders on this team, senior out of Baltimore. The Maryland staff telling us an elbow to the head. That's all we know. Donta Scott's team, he said, it's like being in ceramics class. You're not trying to build something. You're just saying, how pretty can we make this? So far tonight, they've been pretty.
That's going to be pretty. You said earlier, #1 recruiting class in the country, but this zone is giving
Scott.
Scott off the fake, driving inside, and Scott Thompson, his first, team's first in the second half. 3. Off, no good, chasing
for a second, and that's when Connor McCaffrey threads that needle right to Luka Garza. You said it early in the game. What the undersized Maryland Terrapins, Kofi Coburn is going to be fed here early and often.
He had 13 points, 10 rebounds alone in the second half against Northwestern in the last game.
Floor and just tears the rim off.
Galen Smith, the only real true kind of back.
Great stat to see if you're playing hard.
Hated those optional practices.
Yeah, they weren't optional.
No, they weren't. Bucket of the night. who is not. Halfway through the second half, Scott got everyone up in the last game against Iowa.
To Akeem Hart. All the way down to Donta Scott, who throws one down himself.
From beyond the arc. Splash.
Morcell, 6 points so far on the day. The Terps are 18.
You know what? This is a matchup that Maryland needs to take advantage of. Austin guarding Donta Scott. Scott can take advantage of him.
He's trying to right now. That's a two-point attempt.
You want positive things like that to happen.
He had a couple of rough possessions in that game against Minnesota. In a time when Michigan here at plus 23.
What I like about both of these teams, Lisa, they try to take advantage of matchups. So they knew that Hamilton had picked up another foul. They went right back to Austin Davis. And he's
5 from beyond the arc and just blew Maryland out from there.
Akeem Hart. Now Scott, shot clock at 6. Oh. 2 field goals, 5 turnovers for Minnesota. Pretty hard to believe a team that averages nearly 80 points per game. They've just got nothing going on the
rebound tipped around and controlled by the Badgers. Extra pass.
Looks like they're trying to do some ball screen action on the Terrapins.
That 3-point play opportunity, which he cashes in on. 14 points, 6 rebounds in the first half for Potter.
Length, I like it when he's feeling good about his shot. I'd like to see them get it more to the rim, though. You look at Loyola Chicago, they've got the fabric. They still have members from that Final Four run. So, you know, all those teams on that list are tremendous teams, and Wisconsin has had success.
An excellent offensive rebounding team. And now nearly stole it away. Donta Scott does have it and lays it in.
He's carrying a team, one of the least experienced teams in the country, Dave, and there's a lot to be said about his leadership as well.
Least experienced team in the Big Ten for Ken Palm.
You've had excellent point guard play, and it has put you in positions like we saw last year to really make a deep run in the tournament.
On top of his scoring average for the season, averages 5, he's got 6. Scott drives with it.
You don't have a lip. Now you kick it out and maybe have an open rhythm through.
Donta Scott, quick step to the baseline, got Lundy off his feet and laid it in.
12-point lead. Donta Scott.
The jumper's short. Rebound to the Terps. They get a fresh clock. And the long.
Down the baseline. Scott ever by the metrics in college basketball history.
I'm glad you counted that because I don't know. Oh, my goodness.
Andre. Mayen now. Mayen backs it out. Banton 7 to shoot. Back to Mayen. Steps into
on the defensive end. Move that ball. There it stayed on one side. At least there's a cut. You get pressure on the rim.
Ayala found some room on the baseline. His wraparound pass to
and the stretch here is so important too because they want to work their way out of that 8-9 seed where Mike DeCourcy has it right now.
Live up to its billing. Quick 3 for Ayala.
He goes everywhere. He's surrounded by the gold shirts.
Henry defending. Scott. Faking.
In that win against Michigan State, they jumped out to the 11-0 lead. They led it wire to wire. Won it 73-55. Mid-range jump shot.
Space, but he's getting to where he wants to get on the court. Playing his best basketball of his career right now.
That is going to be a fun matchup. When it's Henry versus Morcell, we'll highlight that all day long. Pulling the trigger.
Michigan State is a much better team than their record indicates.
Morcell to a cutting Donta Scott. Count the bucket.
But I voted for him for all conference just overall. He had that kind of year.
And he was first team all conference according to the media. On the SD8-57, as you said, they did it on the defensive end of that ball game.
And showed some resilience. They were down 12 at one point.
But 27-2 points off turnovers to help seal that victory.
Opportunity.
Sean, we've had 31 bench points in this game. Now this is a starter looking for a bucket, but what about the reach?
Work the perimeter. On a kick. Scott. Oh, he banks it in. And a foul. Timer down to 4. Down to 3. Crossover. Hanging. Hook night. No. Rebound snatch. Martin on the interior. Ayala, Hart, Scott. Ayala draws Martin on the outside. Scott, pretty ball fake. Oh, rush attack!
Point guard. And at some points against some superior teams, he's down to competing in his first game. Oh, welcome back. Did not play against Iona. Hurt himself in the SEC tournament. And Scott goes. Guard you need. Maryland doesn't have a drop-off in regards to being able to a little bit further than the coaches. So yeah. Pack it in ice. And we got to find out who has it. So I know he's probably sitting there.
She moved out of state and shit then went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone and start up a business. Her daddy is not around.